Hello everyone, this is Andrew from Crown Academy of English. Today we're doing a listening exercise and the subject is vocabulary from recent news stories. So this is an English listening exercise and you will hear several sentences from the news. Write the missing words for each sentence. And there are 14 missing words in total. Each correct word is worth 1 point. And I will give you the correct answers at the end of the test. So here is an example. So here is a sentence and each missing word has a line. So here is one line. So this means that there is one missing word here. And I will read each sentence twice. A woman is under investigation in Australia for pretending to be a doctor. A woman is under investigation in Australia for pretending to be a doctor. So the missing word here is pretending. Pretending to be a doctor. Okay, so are you ready? I'm going to start the test now. So remember, I will read each sentence twice. For the first time ever, the US government has declared a water shortage on the Colorado River. For the first time ever, the US government has declared a water shortage on the Colorado River. A man has died after getting into difficulty at a waterfall in South Wales. A man has died after getting into difficulty at a waterfall in South Wales. President Biden has been under increasing pressure after withdrawing US troops from Afghanistan in July. President Biden has been under increasing pressure after withdrawing US troops from Afghanistan in July. A man has been charged over an arson attack at a popular nightclub in Bristol. A man has been charged over an arson attack at a popular nightclub in Bristol. Okay, so that's page 1, and we'll now move on to page 2. US President Joe Biden wants Americans to switch to electric vehicles. US President Joe Biden wants Americans to switch to electric vehicles. Protesters have gathered outside the White House in support of the people of Afghanistan. Protesters have gathered outside the White House in support of the people of Afghanistan. A snake has been found close to some bins on the outskirts of Bristol. A snake has been found close to some bins on the outskirts of Bristol. The RSPCA said the snake had lots of scars and was very overweight. The RSPCA said the snake had lots of scars and was very overweight. Okay, so that is the end of the exercise, and I will now give you the answers to those questions. Okay, so here is page 1. So here is the first one. For the first time ever, the US government has declared a water shortage on the Colorado River. Okay, declared a water shortage. Okay, so water shortage means that there is not enough water. Okay, there is very little water. Okay, not enough. A shortage of something means that there is not enough of something. The next one. A man has died after getting into difficulty at a waterfall in South Wales. So a waterfall. So what is a waterfall? Well, here it is. Okay, so this is a waterfall. So the man has drowned, I think, after getting into difficulty. So getting into difficulty means he was having problems swimming. Okay. The next one. President Biden has been under increasing pressure after withdrawing US troops from Afghanistan in July. Under increasing pressure. So to be under pressure, it means to be in a difficult situation, to be in a difficult position. And increasing, here this word is acting as an adjective. So it's telling us that the pressure is getting higher and higher and higher. There is more and more pressure. Okay. The next one. A man has been charged over an arson attack at a popular nightclub in Bristol. Okay. So what is an arson attack? Well, an arson is a fire, but it is a criminal fire. Okay, it is when someone sets fire to something on purpose. Okay, so when someone really wants to burn a building, then we call that arson. Okay, and has been charged. This means that the police have arrested him and there is now going to be a legal process. So it will go to court. Okay, so charged, if you are charged for something, this is legal English. Okay, so it means that the police arrest you and they officially start the legal process against you. Okay. Page 2. US President Joe Biden wants Americans to switch to electric vehicles. Switch to electric vehicles. So this means Biden wants Americans to change from petrol or diesel vehicles to electric vehicles. So if we say that you switch from something to something. Okay, so it means to change what you use as a vehicle. Okay. Yes, so switch from something to something. Next one. Protesters have gathered outside the White House in support of the people of Afghanistan. So gathered outside. So when people gather somewhere, it means that they form a crowd. So a crowd of people is when people gather together. Okay, so this is the past. It's a present perfect. Protesters have gathered, and outside, this is acting like this is describing the location, the place. So it's a preposition. Outside the White House. Okay. The next one. A snake has been found close to some bins on the outskirts of Bristol. So first of all, bins. So here are some bins. Okay, so the snake was found close to some bins, near some bins, on the outskirts of Bristol. So what does outskirts mean? Well, the outskirts of a city, it means the suburbs. It means the edge, the outside edge, quite far from the centre. So here is a map of London. So this is the outskirts of London. In red, this is the outskirts of London. Okay? It's the similar meaning to the suburbs. It means the edge of a city. Okay, the edge, not the centre. And finally, the same story. The RSPCA said the snake had lots of scars and was very overweight. So first of all, what are scars? What is a scar? Well, let me give you a photograph of a scar on a person, on a man. So this is a scar on a man's shoulder. This is a man's left shoulder. So a scar is a mark on the skin. It's a mark on the skin. Often after an accident or sometimes after an operation at the hospital. So the snake had lots of marks on its skin. Okay? And overweight, this means fat. Okay? So if someone is overweight, then the person is fat. Okay, so the snake was fat. And I'm guessing it was fat or overweight because it was eating food from the bins. That's my guess. What about this? What is this? RSPCA. Well, this is an organization in the United Kingdom. And it's an abbreviation. So it means the Royal Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals. So it is an organization that protects animals. Okay, so they were called, when the snake was found, they were called to the scene to help, okay, to help the snake. Okay, so the Royal Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, RSPCA. Okay, so that's the end. There were 14 missing words. Tell me in the comments how many correct answers you got, and tell me if you want me to continue doing this type of video. Okay, so thanks for watching. If you're preparing for the IELTS exam, then click here for information about our IELTS online course. And here are some other videos that I recommend you watch.